All right, Lawrence, if you want to unmute yourself, or I can do that for you. Let me see. There you are. Got you unmuted. How are you, Lawrence?
I am fine. How are you?
Oh, very good. Good to see you this morning.
Yeah, this is really great. Nice to see you as well.
Yeah, it's like the Brady Bunch. You have all these different faces. So.
You don't want me singing that tune, you'll hang up on me.
Well, um, we have, if you would like to just tell us a little bit about your opportunity, I have the job description up here, but first I'll just ask you to talk a little bit about who you are and about your law firm.
Sure. Well, I'm the president of my law firm. I'm at the World Trade Center. I don't know if you can see this, but we have a wonderful view here overlooking the Elizabeth River. It's just a magnificent view. I make sure that I turn my desk away from that so I can stay busy because I could look at this view all day long. We got everything from aircraft carriers to Disney cruises coming through here. And I've been at the World Trade Center now for about 29 years. And we handle mostly personal injury cases. It's probably 99% of what we do. I will help people with other matters as well when they call. We we're all about relationship building. We've got nice people, and we talk about the philosophy of this law firm. We want to make sure that we have people that when people call in for the first time, they're somewhat nervous about talking to a lawyer. Once they talk to me, all that nervousness goes away. But it's the front line. Everyone here answers the phone. Everyone talks to whoever calls to hopefully make them feel more comfortable. And we want it to be really organic. We want it to be very natural for whoever calls. And we get calls from everywhere. And we train everyone. We have nice people. I think that's where it starts. Nice people. And we've been complimented over and over again because our staff is so friendly. And right now, what we're looking for is someone who can be pretty much a multitasker, someone who understands marketing, social media. I have to admit, I'm a bit of a dinosaur when it comes to that. My 14-year-old twins can dance around me with this stuff. And, you know, one of them's going to be downloading, I'm going to be going out of town soon, and one of them's going to be downloading some movies for me. Oh, Dad, that's easy. You don't know how to do that? You know, no, I don't, but you can. So, you know, and someone who presents well, someone who looks forward to coming to work, someone who has a great personality. That means so much. And it's very competitive out here now. So we do things probably a little bit differently than most because we really get to know the client and get an understanding of what their needs are. What are their concerns? What are the things that are bothering them? What can we do to make things right? How can we help? And that's our philosophy.
Nice. It sounds like a really great place to work. I mean, I've seen the view because I've visited. It's really quite something. Um, but to be able to use social media to reach potential clients, it sounds like really what this person will be doing.
That's right. And like I say, it's multitasking, and part of it is, of course, marketing to hopefully bring the folks here or get them to call. Because once they call, once they meet me, I promise you that they will want to become one of our clients. And that's just the way that works, because most of the time in my field, most people only talk to the secretaries. They only talk to the paralegals. They never talk to, and in some situations, never even meet the lawyer. And we're very hands-on. So I think that's how we distinguish ourselves. I'm on that, no matter where I am, I can always talk to the client unless I'm in a meeting or I'm in an appointment. But no matter where I am, we do a lot with FaceTime or Skype, so they see me right away. and they get a sense of what kind of person I am. I've got people who are working me for very long periods of time. I've got one lady with me 15 years, another with me going on 13 years. I've got another with me almost 8 years now. And my wife has been with me for 20, we're going on 29, we're going on 29 years now. And she helps me by working out of the house.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice. And I know you have a pretty collaborative workspace, even though you have people everywhere.
We do. We really do. It's got one lady who works with me in Armenia, of all places, 40 hours a week. And she's wonderful. She was our nanny at one time and then became our receptionist, and now she's moved up from there. It's a wonderful, wonderful situation.
How would you describe a typical day there? It sounds like there's a lot of multitasking, a lot going on. Do you typically see several different clients and handle multiple cases at once, I would assume?
You never know what call I'm going to get. I've got someone who just called me and they want me to be involved with the Titanic, the artifacts from the Titanic. I mean, this has nothing to do with personal injury, but it's very exciting.
Whoa.
And we haven't talked about this. It's kind of cool. And there were 5,000 artifacts that were vacuumed from the ocean floor. So they know that these are the actual artifacts from the Titanic. And I've worked with this company before, and it's very, very exciting to be part of that. I was excited to receive that call. Wouldn't it be kind of neat to have the Titanic Museum of the World in Norfolk, Virginia? Would that be cool?
That would be awesome.
But that's so far afield from what I do, but you never know when I'm going to get a call on. And it was back to back with someone who has something else they want me to do. But 99% of my calls are on personal injury cases. And I love that. And it's just part of what I do. I meet with a lot of doctors. In about an hour, I'll be traveling to Williamsburg to meet with a doctor. I think I've kind of gone a little bit afield from what you asked, but you never know what the call is going to be about. We enjoy, it's important to us that people are happy here. You've heard the stories from people who just aren't happy with their jobs, and we are so far afield from that. I mean, Friday, the building has invited us down to the Town Point Club, which is a private club, and they're providing breakfast for my entire staff. It's a huge buffet. And I like to bring lunch in a lot of times and have free lunch for people. What are those things? And we make sure that we have parking close to the building because I want people to feel safe when they come here. Can you hear me?
Yes, and I've got a chance to visit, and it seems like everyone knows each other, and it's a very tight-knit culture there.
It is. And I must tell you, I've got great history with Regent from many, many years ago, and I touched on this with you, that I was very close with the first graduate class at Regent in communications, and still have friends from, I don't know how long ago it was now, 30-some years ago, that they started that at Regent, and I became very close friends with that first class, and then actually became, I got involved whenever they needed any legal advice or they needed me to help them. I still have those connections.
Nice. And
we've got a good group of people working through Regent. They're just great.
Well, thank you. We like to hear that because our students, they're very mission driven. And if one of them were to come to you, interested in this job, what would the hiring process look like for them?
It would be like a 2-tier process. They usually meet my office manager and talk with her first. And then if she thinks this is someone who would work out for the office, then the next tier is me. Not a whole lot of bureaucracy here. and then I'd sit down with them and talk with them, see if it might be the right fit for both of us.
Nice. And that opportunity, of course, is posted to our career link, and the contact information is available there as well.